This is the Gospel reflection for the 12th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The Gospel for this Sunday is from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, verses 35 to 41. On that day, when evening had come, Jesus said to them, "Let us go across to the other side." And leaving the crowd, they took him with them, just as he was in the boat, and other boats were with him. And a great storm of wind arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that the boat was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And they woke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care if we perish?" And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. He said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you no faith?" And they were filled with awe and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even wind and sea obey him?" It is not only in Mark's Gospel that this storm on the lake is recounted, but also in other synoptic Gospels. It had a profound meaning for the early church, and it continues to have significance for Christians of every generation. Throughout history, people have had a strong attraction to the sea. It arouses wonder, curiosity, fear, awe, thrills, and a sense of challenge in the viewer. Those who stand up to the sea are the stuff of novels such as The Old Man and the Sea and other similar works. The sea evokes the mysterious, uncontrollable, and primal forces of nature that we all experience. It has the same connotation in the scriptures as well. The sea represents the overwhelming force of chaos, which God restrains in Genesis, divides in two in Exodus, limits in the book of Proverbs, and exerts control over in the book of Job, among other things. Finally, in the book of Revelation, we are told that when the New Jerusalem of God's peace descends from heaven, there will be no more sea. Naturally, the account in today's Gospel reading is about a great deal more than just Jesus' ability to control natural disasters. The small and struggling early church, tossed about on the storm-tossed seas of the vast Roman Empire, must have wondered at times why their Lord appeared to be sleeping in the stern, seemingly unaware of or unconcerned about the mortal perils that threatened their existence. How many times have his disciples felt that way in the midst of storms of persecution, natural disasters, or personal difficulties throughout history? There are without a doubt the storms that we see and feel on the outside. However, there are storms brewing on the inside as well. Anxiety, depression, and loss are the storms that are raging around you. These are the storms that are considered to be most dangerous. Even when everything around us appears to be going well, inner turmoil can make everything we do seem pointless and trivial in comparison. However, Jesus' authority is limitless. And even though he allows for trials, nothing can truly harm those who place their trust in him in the long run. His reproach in verse, "Why are you afraid? Have you no faith?" is an invitation to all Christians to reawaken their faith in his presence and in his absolute authority over the cosmos, as he has done throughout history. The true antidote of fear of earthly dangers is the faith that comes from the fear of the Lord. the reverent awe of God that Scripture calls the beginning of wisdom. In Job chapter 28, verse 28 we read, "Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom." Again in Psalm 111, verse 10 we read, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." And Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." He who fears the Lord is never alarmed, never afraid, says Sirach chapter 34, verse 14. Indeed, the most repeated command in Scripture is, "Do not fear." Why? Because to refuse to give into fear disables the enemy's strategy, which is to dissuade Jesus' followers from their mission. When we have no fear, the enemy trembles in fear. May God bless you all.